The 2020 Major League Baseball draft had some very good players in it, like Spencer Torkelson and Hester Kirkstadt, who were the top two picks. Max Meyer, A.C. Lacey, and more were in last year's draft. In today's video, I'm going to be grading every 2020 MLB First Round Pick 1 year later. Obviously, it's going to be hard to grade these players because it's a lot different than the NBA, than the NFL, to where these players aren't going to be making a super big impact their first year in Major League Baseball. And so we're just grading them off what they've done. Now, some players have not played yet, and some players probably wish they haven't played from how not good they've been so far this year. So that's what I'm going to do in today's video. But before I get into this video, 92% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. So go ahead and get your life together and hit that subscribe button, turn notifications, and leave a like on this video. Subscribe, turn notifications, and leave a like. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So we're going to be grading every team's first round pick last year. Only first round picks. So we're going to start off with the number one overall pick in the 2020 MLB draft. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson. The grade for this one's an A+. We knew when this pick happened, and this was the good pick, he was the number one overall guy. He's had 15 home runs this year with 55 RBIs and a 267 batting average, 398 on base percentage, and a 921 OPS. And he's also earned a promotion this year. He started in high A ball with the Tigers, and then he got promoted to the Erie Seawolves in Double A. He's been a little worse since being promoted to Double A with a 235 batting average. Still producing power though with 10 home runs and 27 RBIs. But he absolutely dominated Single A advanced ball, and he got moved up to Double A. So he's had a very good season. A+. Pretty simple. Hester Kirkstadt at the number 2 overall pick is injured. He has yet to play a game. He's currently with their Single A team, the Delmarva Shorebirds. He's not played a game. I can't talk about anything. We knew that this pick was a reach, so we'll see about it. He hasn't played yet. Like I said, injured. 60-day injured list. The third pick, the Miami Marlins selected Max Meyer. He was a pitcher out of Minnesota University. So, with Max Meyer, he's been really good this year. He's currently with their Double A affiliate, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos, and he's had a 5-1 record this year with a 1.92 ERA and 15 starts. He's been really, really good this year. He might earn himself a promotion into AAA ball with Jacksonville for this team. He has been really, really good this year. This also gets an A+. This was a phenomenal pick by the Marlins getting Max Meyer. Very good pick here. We knew that this was a good pick, but he's proving even more that this is a good pick. And yeah. Next up with the 4th overall selection, the Kansas City Royals went with A.C. Lacey. He was a left-hander out of Texas A&M. And A.C. Lacey is currently with their high A affiliate, the Quad City River Bandits, and he's got a 2-5 record this year with a 5.19 ERA and 14 starts, and is currently on the 7-day injured list. This has not been a great pick so far. It's simple. Now, I think A.C. Lacey will get better. It's just that he's got to be better than he is right now. He's not pitching very well, and obviously he's not pitching at all right now. This, for me, gets a D-. Next up, the Blue Jays. They actually have traded this pick where they selected Austin Martin. Austin Martin now is on the Twins because he got traded at the deadline for Jose Barrios. So yeah, Austin Martin was one of those guys that we thought could go as high as number 2 last year. That was kind of as high as he would go. He wasn't going to go number 1, but the highest he would go is number 2. He was coming out of Vanderbilt last year. 2 home runs this year, 22 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, 283 batting average, 434 on base percentage, and an 821 OPS this year. Austin Martin's been okay. He's not been great this year. He's been with 2 different teams this year. Obviously but he's been better since coming over to Minnesota. He can play the infield, he can play the outfield, whichever. So next up with the 6th overall selection, the Mariners went with Emerson Hancock. I'm going to give this a B+. Emerson Hancock last year was a pretty good pick, we thought, coming out of Georgia. And Emerson Hancock right now is with their high A affiliate, the Everett Aqua Sox. He's got 2-0 record with a 2.32 ERA in 9 starts this year and 31 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, and a 1.03 whip. Let's go ahead and head to the next pick. It is the Pirates selecting Nick Gonzalez out of New Mexico State at the time. Nick Gonzalez has spent some time on the injured list this year with their high A affiliate, the Greensboro Grasshoppers. So that's going to take a little bit into account to his stats, but he's got 7 home runs, 22 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, 50 hits, 259 batting average, 338 on base percentage, and a 784 OPS. He's had a pretty good year, especially considering that he has been injured for some of the year. Next up for the Padres, Robert Hassell. Robert Hassell has had a really good year in the minor leagues. He, for me, is going to get a A-. I think that this was a very good pick. There obviously was a little bit of risk with this pick, but he's been really good. Hasn't shown a lot of power just yet, but he's got 5 home runs, 49 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases, 309 batting average, 403 on base percentage, and 859 OPS with their low A affiliate, the Lake Elsinore Storm. Next up is the Rockies selecting Zach Veen, and this has been a very good pick for the Rockies, getting Zach Veen. They selected another outfielder in the 2021 draft, but this gets an A. It could arguably get an A+. He's got 13 home runs, 58 RBIs, 30 stolen bases, 298 batting average, 398 on base percentage, and a 920 OPS. Actually, I'm going to update this to an A+ because he has had a phenomenal year with their low A affiliate, the Fresno Grizzlies. I assume he's going to get a promotion to high A ball for them. I definitely assume. He's been really, really good this year. Next up, we're going to talk about 2 guys coming up next that have already been in the major leagues. Starting off with Reed Detmers, who actually is starting today at 4 o'clock. I'm filming this on Sunday versus the Dodgers. But he's had 1 major league start already. Going to be 2 after today at the time of you seeing this video. It will still be 2. But Reed Detmers had a really good year in the minor leagues. Started off in Double-A ball with the Rocket City Trash Pandas, one of the best names in the minor leagues. 3-4 with a 3.15 ERA in the minors this year in 13 starts. And then he got called up to MLB. Didn't have a great first start at all. 12.46 ERA in 1 start. Next up, let's head to the White Sox. Garrett Crochet. This guy has already pitched and been phenomenal. This is an A+. This was a great pick for a guy that not only is coming up this quick and making an impact. He made an impact back in 2020, and he's been phenomenal this year with a 2-5 record, 2.94 ERA in 34 games. Like, this guy made an impact immediately, and Garrett Crochet, to me, is an A+. Great, great pick by the Chicago White Sox. I thought that was a very smart pick, and he's been up quick, which is good, and he's been a big part of their bullpen this year. Let's head to the Cincinnati Reds and Austin Hendrick. I'm going to give this a C-. I don't think that this was a phenomenal pick the way this is going right now. 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, and a 208 batting average, 393 on base percentage, and a 783 OPS. I think that he is a better player than what he's showing right now. But he has been injured for a little bit this year. Had a left groin strain that kept him out for just a little bit. But he's not been great for their single-A affiliate, the Daytona Tortugas, so far. Let's go ahead and head next to the Giants and Patrick Bailey. This was seen as just a bad pick. When the draft happened, they already have Joey Bart in that farm system, Buster Posey. They already have Joey Bart and Buster Posey. They don't need another catcher. And maybe this guy is used for a trade asset. I could have seen him used in the trade to get Chris Bryant from the Cubs. But Patrick Bailey, not a good pick at all. He's not been performing either this year. That great. So don't be surprised if Patrick Bailey's traded this offseason. I wouldn't be surprised at all. He's been with their low-A affiliate, the San Jose Giants, and he was the 13th overall pick. 3 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a 209 batting average with a 317 on base percentage and a 630 OPS. Just not a very good season at all. It was a bad pick coming in, and let's just say that it hasn't made out to be anything better because this has been probably what I would consider one of the worst picks. I'm going to give it a D-. It was a bad pick coming into the draft. It's not like this was a good pick, and he's just not been playing well. Let's go ahead and go to the Rangers pick at number 14, Justin Foscue. Coming out of Mississippi State as second baseman. This gets an A. He's been really good this year. He didn't start out the year well for the Crawdads, but was placed on the injured list. Didn't that was on June 1st, then came back July 10th, and has been on a tear ever since. And he came back from the injured list on fire. 8 home runs in 8 straight games. For Justin Foscue, he's got 14 home runs this year, 36 RBIs, 38 hits, 295 batting average, 399 on base percentage, and over 1,000 OPS. So this is in like not much of the year either. Like he's been doing this, which is very productive in something that most minor leaguers would be happy to do in a whole season. A for this Rangers pick. Very good pick. Let's go and head to the Phillies for Mick Amell. He's currently with their low A affiliate, the Clearwater Threshers, and has not been very good. He's on the 7-day injured list right now, and obviously there is some risk with a high school pitcher like this, and nothing showed different with Mick Amell. 1-3 with a 4.43 ERA in 14 games started. He was not great at all. Maybe he'll come back from the injured list better than he was when he was on or before. Let's go and head to the Cubs and Ed Howard. This was a little bit of a reach, at least I thought, in the 2020 draft. But he's with their low affiliate, Myrtle Beach Pelicans, right now. He was the 16th overall pick, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a 201 batting average. He has been injured for some of the year. He's got a 256 on base percentage and a 531 OPS. Like I said, he was injured from May 22nd to July 6th, so he's been injured for quite a bit of the season. So you got to cut him some slack a little bit. D, though, for this grade. Next up, for the Boston Red Sox, they had a really surprising pick getting Nick York, but obviously got a player like Blaze Jordan in the 3rd round, which made it a lot better. But Nick York, the Red Sox really knew something about Nick York because he's been phenomenal. He's with their low A team, the Salem Red Sox, and is probably about to get a promotion to high A ball. But he's got 4 home runs, 32 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, 304 batting average, 397 on base percentage, and an 822 OPS. He's been very, very good this year for their low A affiliate. Let's go ahead and head to Diamondbacks and Bryce Jarvis. Now, Bryce Jarvis currently is with their Double A team and is injured, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, he's injured on the 7-day injured list right now. But when he was healthy, 2-3 with a 4.20 ERA in 11 games. 11 games started and 60 innings, 65 strikeouts, and a 1.20 whip. Not great from Bryce Jarvis. Let's go ahead to another player that has been traded, and that's Pete Crow Armstrong for the New York Mets, and he's now on the Chicago Cubs. He's been injured most of the season. I can't give a grade for a guy that's been injured for most of the season. He's got 0 home runs, 4 RBIs, and a 417 batting average this year, and a very small sample size. You can't give a grade for that. That's just not something that you can give a grade for. And Pete Crow Armstrong's now active for their low A affiliate, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, so we'll revisit this pick. Next up, the Milwaukee Brewers and Garrett Mitchell. This was a pretty big steal of the draft, getting Garrett Mitchell here. He's currently with their Double A team. If I'm not mistaken, yes, he's with their Double A team, the Biloxi Shuckers. And he's got 8 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a 295 batting average this year. Pretty solid season for Garrett Mitchell. Hasn't been nearly as good since going to Double A ball, but he was absolutely dominating with the Wisconsin Timber Rattles, I think is their name, or something like that. Let's go ahead and go to the Cardinals and Jordan Walker. This has been one of the better picks. Getting Jordan Walker definitely has been a very good pick. He's earned a promotion to high A ball with the Peoria Chiefs, and he's only a 19-year-old right now. 8 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a 322 batting average. He's a third baseman, 404 on base percentage, and a 952 OPS. He's had a really good season, Jordan Walker has. And he has spent a little of that time on the injury list, too, from May 28th to June 12th. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to the next pick. Cade Cavalli for the Nationals. A+. This has been one of the bigger, really good picks of the draft. And there's been some good ones towards the bottom, too. Cade Cavalli, though, has been one of the bigger steals of the draft. Getting him, he's with their AA affiliate right now, the Harrisburg Senators. He's 5-4 with a 2.52 ERA this year in 15 games. He's going to be a part of the Nationals' good pitching future with Jackson Rutledge, Josiah Gray, Cole Henry, and more. And Cade Cavalli has had a great season. Yeah, expect to see him probably as early as 2022, if I was guessing. Carson Tucker has not really played grade NA. Not available, basically, is what that means, because he hasn't really played. He's currently with the AZL Indians, or it should be Guardians, but whatever. Carson Tucker, though, can't give a grade for somebody who's not really played. Nick Bitsko for the Rays has not played at all this year either. He hasn't played at all. He's on the 60-day injured list. Jared Schuster for the Braves has played. He's going to get a B-. Jared Schuster has been a big surprise this year for a guy that was a pretty big reach. Schuster's currently with the high A affiliate for the Braves, the Rome Braves. And so far this year, he's been very good. They drafted him with the 25th overall pick. He's got a 1-0 record with a 3.63 ERA in 11 games, 10 started, 39 innings, 52 strikeouts, and a 1.03 whip. Got to be happy with that if you like the Braves with Jared Schuster. He's been very good this year. Let's go ahead and go to the 26th pick in the draft. The Athletics selected Tyler Soderstrom. He gets an A. Soderstrom was another kind of catcher reach in the draft, but man, has it not looked like a reach because he's been really good with their low A affiliate, the Stockton Ports. Weird name. But he's at 12 home runs, 49 RBIs, and a 306 batting average, 390 on base percentage, and a 957 OPS. A really good season. He probably is going to earn a promotion. And he was on the Futures team as well. Aaron Sabata for the Twins, not a good pick at all. D-. This is going to be getting one of the worst grades of the draft. Aaron Sabata has just not been a good pick. Like, it's simple. He's with their low A affiliate, the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. Weird name again. 6 home runs, 32 RBIs, and a 187 batting average. Really not good. For the Yankees, Austin Wells gets a B. Austin Wells has been very good, actually. He's earned a promotion to their high A team, the Hudson Valley Renegades, from the Tampa Tarpons. And, yeah, he's actually been very solid this year with 9 home runs, 58 RBIs, 11 stolen bases, which is pretty good for a catcher, and a 257 batting average, 862 OPS, and a 391 on base percentage. We're getting to the final 2 picks of the first round. The Dodgers and Bobby Miller get a B+, because Bobby Miller, yes, is on the injured list right now, but when he was pitching, was lights out. Really, really good, like the Dodgers tend to do with pitchers. Very, very good. He's with their high A affiliate, the Great Lakes Loons. He's on the 7-day injured list, like I said, but he's 2-2 with a 2.03 in 13 games, 10 started, and 44 innings, 53 strikeouts, and a 0.88 whip when he's been playing. So he's been really, really good. And the final pick of the first round, obviously the Astros did not have a pick last year due to the cheating scandal. Jordan Westburg of the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles really got this draft right as far as this pick. Jordan Westburg has been phenomenal this year for their high A affiliate, the Aberdeen Ironbirds. And he was a compensation pick, the 30th overall pick. That's why I put him in this video. He was out of Mississippi State as well. 11 home runs, 65 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, 310 batting average, 420 on base percentage, and a 931 OPS. He has been phenomenal this year with Aberdeen. He got called up quick from Delmarva, where he started this year. And he's probably in for a promotion to AA pretty soon, if I was just assuming. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. That's grading every first round pick 1 year later. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications, because like I said, 92% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. So go ahead and get your life together and hit that subscribe button, turn notifications, and leave a like. Thank you for watching. and peace.